Chapter 1, Friend. Bored. Bored, bored, bored. Bored, 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 bored. Bored. What are you doing? Hissed the voice. Cam looked up from his exercise book. Someone had asked him a question. Please let it not be Miss McKay. I said, what are you doing? Whew. It wasn't Miss McKay. It was his best mate, Usman, sitting next to him. Panic over. Isn't it obvious? Cam whispered, continuing to scribble on the page. I'm wasting time by writing the same word over and over again. Cam nodded. You'd be amazed just how much time this actually wastes. You should be paying attention, said Usman. We're in the middle of maths. Cam looked at the clock on the wall. No, we're near the end of maths. There's just 2 minutes until lunch. I'll be fine as so long as Miss McKay doesn't ask me a question. Cameron Green, said Miss McKay, I have a question for you. Of course she did. Yes, miss. Please, could you tell me the answer to the equation we've just been discussing? Uh-oh. Are you sure you want me to do it, miss? Yes, Cameron, you've been writing in your exercise book all morning, so I presume you have the right answer. Someone sighed on the other side of the room. Cam didn't need to look to see who it was. He'd know that sigh anywhere. It was what his twin sister, Holly, did whenever she thought he was being an idiot. Holly sighed a lot. Sometime today, please, said Miss McKay. I have a staff meeting to get to. Cam started to panic, and then Usman came to the rescue. He always paid attention in maths. Cam looked across to find his friend mouthing the answer to the problem on the board. Yes, everything was going to be okay. Cam carefully studied Usman's lips, then confidently turned back to Miss McKay. The answer to the equation is Cornwall. After class, Holly caught up with Cam just as he reached the doors to the dining hall. What was that? Cam scowled. What was what? What was that ridiculous answer for? It was a guess, said Cam with a shrug. A guess? You do realise that people know we're twins, don't you? I can't even pretend to have been adopted by a family who already have an idiot for a son. Now it was Cam's turn to sigh. Right, he said, pushing open the door to the dining room. You've made your point, and I'm sure Miss McKay will do the same this afternoon. Now, if you don't mind, I just want some greasy food and a kickabout. Doris, the dinner lady, had promised me a triple-decker beef burger today. Oh no. Cam stopped, a look of horror washing over his face. Holly followed his gaze. There were 2 different dinner ladies standing exactly where Doris and Betty should have been. And there was a new menu pinned to the wall. A menu that started with the words, all new vegetarian lunches. Then underneath that, no burgers. Cam raced to the front of the queue. Excuse me, where's Doris? The thinner of the two new dinner ladies glared at him. Who? Doris, repeated Cam. She normally does your job, or maybe her job, he said, pointing to the other unfamiliar figure. Oh, that dinner lady, snarled the woman. She doesn't work here anymore, ain't that right, Alison? The second dinner lady nodded slowly, her ball of brown hair bobbing along. That's right, Pat, she's gone. They both have. Cam leaned over the counter and spoke in a loud whisper. Did they leave any beef burgers sizzling on the griddle for me? Ain't no beef burgers here, boy, Alison snapped. We don't eat meat. It says so on the menu, added Pat. Cam nodded. Yes, I saw that, but I presumed it was some kind of joke. Alison snarled. We never joke about vegetables, boy. Holly stepped in before Cam could offend the newcomers further. I'm sorry, Pat. It's Miss O'Cake to you, Pat growled. Wait, said Cam. Your name is Pat O'Cake? Pat ran her fingers through her greasy red hair. It's Irish. It's lovely, said Cam, biting down on his bottom lip. He turned to Pat O'Cake's workmate. And you are Alison. Wonderland, snapped the larger dinner lady. Alison Wonderland, said Cam, his face twitching. Holly kicked him in the shin. Ow, he moaned, rubbing his leg. Both dinner ladies leaned over the counter, their expressions fierce. Now, pick something from the menu or go away.